Y'all, I am so hype. I just got a new mic. You hear how crisp the sound quality is? Thank you for traveling with American Airlines. It's amazing. Happy New Year. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm gonna be honest, I've been holding out on you guys. I've been enjoying my holiday. I hope you guys have been enjoying yours. I am back today with a Q&A, which I've never done on my channel. I'm gonna be doing my makeup and I'm gonna be doing my hair. So if you're interested in this look, natural makeup, everyday look, keep on watching. We're gonna get right into these questions. Should I look for a juicy question? I literally can't do 4 things at once. Excuse me if I look cross-eyed. I'm looking in the little lens thing. First question is, when is your birthday? My birthday is November 20th. I'm a Scorpio. If you could play a celebrity in any biographical, who would it be and why? That's tricky. I feel like in order to play a celebrity in a biographical, you have to look like them. I don't really think that I look like anyone per se. I have been told that I resemble Aaliyah. I don't know. I'm not really a singer, like I can hold the note, but I feel like being in a biographical, especially portraying somebody that's a singer, you actually have to have some type of talent in that department. I kind of want to just do my hair and then answer questions while doing makeup. Moving on. Are you vegan? No, I am not vegan, but I don't eat dairy. I only eat chicken. I stopped eating turkey a while back because there's a lot of things in like turkey burgers and just unhealthy things. There's so many things that are cooked with dairy and you don't even realize it. So it's hard to stray away from that, and like cheese is bomb. But luckily nowadays there's so many different substitutes. Whoa, where is my concealer? Cutting out dairy has really just changed my life. Dairy causes a lot of inflammation. I feel a lot more just energized. My digestive system feels so much better. So I definitely recommend at least cutting down on dairy, because I know it's hard out here for a pimp. Do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. Your girl is single. You gotta be careful. You really have to be careful who you're dealing with. When you're in a relationship, you have to be on the same page and you have to be equally yoked. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. And that's all I have to say about that. Next question. Can you share some of your goals for 2021? I was just writing them down last night in my little diary. I obviously just started on YouTube. I just started in October, so I'm fairly new. And I'm kind of just figuring it out and figuring out what works for me. At first, I was really set on like finding the perfect niche, but I also, like, I had so many different niches, if that makes sense. I was doing hair, I was doing fashion, I was just doing pretty much everything that I love. And I feel like that's hard. It's hard to do all of those things and be great at all of those things. And I'm still learning. So I can't say that I'm perfect. Receiving feedback helped a lot because it helped me find my niche and what I'm good at and what people like to see. Sometimes I will be more excited about filming a certain video than others. Some videos feel like more of a chore, and I've realized I really like vlogging. I could have just said that at the beginning. I like vlogging, and I like vlogging my experiences, and I love to travel, and I've always said that I wanted to be a travel vlogger, but then I also was like, I want to do fashion, I want to do beauty, I want to do lifestyle, I want to be an actor. Yes, I do. However, I think it's good to kind of narrow down and find your perfect niche. And I'm not saying that I am going to be the perfect travel vlogger, but Traveling and vlogging about my experiences make me the most happy. Editing those types of videos make me excited, and they're the easiest to edit. My goal is to focus on traveling. I have a big trip coming up this month. I don't want to share too much, but it's going to be really cool, and I think you guys will enjoy it. I am going to be traveling a lot alone. I will be traveling alone a lot alone, same thing. I should take advantage of this time. Things in the acting industry are a little bit slow, so creating your own work is always great. And YouTube has really helped me find a nice outlet, not just to act, but to travel and do things that I love and, you know, show my personality. I've been networking a lot with industry professionals. This will be a breakout year, and I'm claiming that already. I want to learn a new language. I've already downloaded my little Busu app. I want to read more. I would like to listen to my podcasts more, my Christian podcasts, where I am being fed and listening to the word. Those are my goals for 2021. Next question. What was your favorite place to travel to? Probably England. I've been to England twice. I went there when I was, I think, 18. I went there for vacation with my family. And I have family that is actually from London. So we went there, we visited, and it was a wonderful experience. I actually pretty much vlogged that trip before vlogging was a thing. I videotaped like everything. Maybe I'll insert some clips. I think I still have footage. When I went back to England in, I think, 2015, I was 21. And I was studying abroad, so I got to stay there for 3.5 months, and that by far was the most amazing experience of my life. I met so many people, I tried so many different foods. My parents weren't around to chaperone, so I felt like it was like my first adult experience. And I was there with some of my best friends. We all studied abroad together. So, and I was learning. I was there to study Shakespeare, so I was doing what I love, and I also was having the time of my life. I do recommend traveling abroad to anybody that hasn't done so. Do you like salmon? We're not gonna talk about that. Listen, I have always hated salmon, y'all. I will eat tilapia, I will eat whiting, but when it comes to salmon, I've never liked it. And the thing is, like, people say they don't like stuff, but they've never tried it. But I've tried it. Like, I've tried it multiple times, different restaurants. My dad has made it, my sister has made it. My dad's a chef. For some reason, I just have never liked it until this one time last week, someone made me salmon and it was on point. Like, they put some sweet chili sauce on top and it was perfect. Next question. What is your perfect date? You can't have a perfect date without a connection, I'd say. If you have no type of connection with the person, whether it's like y'all are really good friends, y'all can talk about anything together, like, if that doesn't exist, then the date is not going to be perfect per se. I have to be on a date with someone that I actually enjoy being around. We have good conversation. Some people just talk about themselves, which is that's not okay. Whether y'all are going bowling, y'all are going for a walk, anything, watching a movie, or on a yacht. Like, it could be something extravagant. Someone can set up the most extravagant date, but it wouldn't be perfect in my eyes unless I had some type of connection with the person. We could be eating McDonald's, and that could be a perfect date for me. How are you funding all of these trips, and can you fund mine too? My travel vlogs, I've only been to like a couple of places. Cancun, and then I vlogged about going to New Hampshire. I don't think I vlogged about going anywhere else. I think looking for affordable accommodations is key. I used to be a concierge, so I know where to look per se. for affordable things, and I know that when you find something and it looks great, sometimes you can find something even greater for a cheaper price. Yeah, it just depends on how long I'll be traveling for, where I'm going, all of those things come into play. What does your dream job look like? Or no, what does your dream life look like? I don't see myself doing YouTube long term. YouTube for me is a platform to share my experiences, basically to aid others that want to travel and want to go to different restaurants. That is my goal, to be of help to others in those areas, while also building a platform for myself where I can make money through advertisements. And I also gain a following and a social media presence that will help me in the acting world. Having a social media presence is so important in the acting world, and I know it has nothing to do with your talent or abilities, but that's just how it is. When you go to an audition, they ask you, well, how many followers do you have on Instagram? Or do you have a YouTube? Do you have a TikTok? Like, those are the things that they ask you. Why not, build a repertoire while enjoying what I'm doing? That doesn't even answer the question though. I definitely see myself within the next couple of years being on mainstream television. That is my ultimate dream. Whether it's on HBO, on Netflix, something that is mainstream and an income that is consistent. TV shows are consistent. Maybe I'll have multiple homes in different states or maybe in another country. I haven't figured that part out yet, but I do know for a fact that I see myself in the future married with children, 3 or 4, and pursuing my dream. I also don't want to be that actor that just chooses roles. I think it's so important to say yes to things that you agree with and that align with your value system. There are so many times when actors just say yes to work, and not all exposure is good exposure. And people will beg to differ, but I don't think that playing certain roles just to make money or just to get yourself out there is worth it. It's not worth it for me. I definitely strive to be in the acting industry. However, I know that the industry could be very tricky and very toxic. I just pray that the roles that come to me are befitting to my values. Do you have any kids? No. I have no kids. No kids until marriage. How old are you? I'm 27. Did you learn how to edit in school? What software do you use to edit? Back in high school, I took a TV production class where we worked with Final Cut Pro and stuff like that. However, I used to make my own YouTube videos back in the day. I used to make my own music video parodies at home. I will link the channel here if I could find it. I don't know my password, so otherwise I would literally be on that page. Once I started taking the course, I learned how to do more on Final Cut Pro, which was very helpful. So yeah, that's pretty much how it all started. Where's your next vacation destination? Honestly, I don't know if I should tell y'all. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay, I'm going to California, but I'm not telling you guys the details. That's all I'm saying, California. Next question, what's your favorite pair of heels? Okay, I'm back with my favorite pair of heels. So, these are my favorite pair of heels. Snazzy, huh? My dad bought these heels for me, and he added all of this and this. So this is, I think this is fox. It's some type of fur. But he added that, and then he added the AB stones, and then this little thing here. You can look very closely at the details. But I've only worn these heels about 2 times. We go to this huge church convention every year in St. Louis, and my dad always does it up with the outfits. So Those were the heels that I wore. Did I wear them last year? 2019? I don't know. But those are the heels. They're actually very comfortable. Right now, would you rather be in a relationship or single? I'm not stressed. Like, I'm not stressed that I'm single. I'm not looking. It's important to really get to know yourself, especially when you're young still. Because once you are in a relationship, especially in your late 20s, because I am in my late 20s now, I think that, at least for me, things get more serious. And it's almost like crunch time. Like, you're in these relationships, but are you growing? Are you learning from each other? Where is this going? Are you all getting married? Like, I think those are things that at least I think about when it comes to even thinking about relationships. I know that I am too old to just be in a relationship just to be in one. Because if it's not going anywhere, what's the point? When I look for certain qualities in a relationship as a whole, I think of, is this person husband material? Does this person want children? Does this person have the same value systems as I do? Does this person know God? Those things are important to me. I am not stressed that I am not in a relationship, and I'm not looking. Ultimately, right now, I'm focused on YouTube. I'm focused on acting. I'm focused on being a better me, doing things that I love. Because, once I'm in a relationship, once I'm married, I can't do everything. Like, I'm not gonna be able to be free to pursue my dreams as hard. Like, yes, you can pursue your dream when you're married. However, there are compromises that you do have to make, especially if you are looking to have children. So I am trying to get done what I gotta get done because, time is ticking. Time is of the essence. And I think ambition is important. And when you are being ambitious and focusing on you, you will cross paths with somebody that is just as ambitious, someone that has prayed for someone like you, or you prayed for someone like them. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. These answers are getting really lengthy. Let me just answer one more question. Who inspires you fashion-wise? I don't know. I feel like I come across like Instagram pages all the time, and I'm like, ooh, she's cute. She can dress. Let me follow her. Let me save her picture. When I see stuff and I like it, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I pull certain things. Like, oh, I like that shirt, but not with those pants. I can see those pants on something else. I wouldn't say one particular person inspires me, but I will say that menswear inspires me. Even though sometimes I look super girly on Instagram, in real life, I like to wear stuff that's a little bit more tomboyish. Some like trousers that are almost like high waters with some cool socks and Doc Martens is the wave. There's just certain looks that are alluring to me. When I see it, I like it. Especially when I was living in the city, whenever I would go to Soho or just walk outside, you see so many people and so many different, that is what inspires me. Like, people that have different looks and wearing different things. I'm like, oh my God, that looks so cool. I'm like the queen of looking something up. Like, if I see it on the street, I bet you I can find it online in 5.5 minutes. I feel like fashion, as far as like my fashion sense, it's always evolving. Like, I always will like something and then I'm like, oh, I like this and oh, I like that. Nothing is really consistent, which is normal. Like, in the fashion world, everything evolves all the time. So, yeah. But you know what? I'm doing all this chit-chatting and I'm done with my makeup and I'm done with the questions. That's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. If you want more content like this, let me know. Comment, send me a DM, do what you gotta do. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Mwah!